space is...
Maybe we should stop for a moment at the memorial. Hard to believe it's been 2 decades since we were at war with the Collective, and it seems like only yesterday.
You are a visitor? You'll find the ambassador in her office. Go on through.
I'm going to be upfront with you. I'm not happy visiting anything related to the Freestar Collective, but you lead, and I'll follow.
As in more than one? All that security, and they still can't protect their own spaceport. The UC never fails to disappoint. I just wish I hadn't received the news from an SSNN broadcast. We have a strategic advantage to maintain, Mr. Long.
Of course, ma'am. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again.
Excuse me. Are you supposed to be in here?
This building is Freestar sovereign territory. So in here, we're the law.
I'm sorry. Do you have an appointment? What are you? Ah, you're the one McIntyre called about. You have my thanks for what you did down there, truly. Now, she also mentioned that, and maybe it was just a bad connection, that now the UC wants terramorph data from the Armistice archives. So I can only presume you're here to tell me I misheard her and that they didn't send you, local hero, to... I was afraid of that. Let me be frank, Captain. The answer is no. That information is there because it is dangerous. I will not be the one responsible for its release. No, Captain, I'm not, and I'll tell you why. What you experienced down there at the spaceport fought tooth and nail as aliens rampaged in the streets of my... But my aliens were placed there by you. So I'm not interested in anyone getting power... You have my answer. Now, you're really gonna push this? All right, I'm listening. A ranger serving the cause of the colonies. You must really believe in this. The warmongers of the UC. If you think some... Captain, I'm sorry, but my answer...
That woman isn't... Oh, sorry. Oh, what? You know, I was about to board the Nat to the spaceport when the alarm triggered. And, like, I've got you to thank. Well, then you have my earnest thanks. But look, they said you were coming here. The ambassador likes to handle all that personally, even if she does have trained diplomats here to help her. And I don't want to get shipped back to Aquila City, so... I... So you want me to work with... No, I think that's a pretty safe assumption. And no other city should have... So then, the code machine. Only the ambassadors... Okay, First, you need her bio key, and that thing doesn't leave her side. Better chance of splitting her quarters. Huh. And you and the UC. Oh, wait, I thought you were looking to hire me. That much, huh? Okay, so there's a utility corridor that leads to the ambassador's quarters, which you can access through the main Here, the key. Whatever you do, don't let the guards see you entering or exiting. I'll keep an ear out for more instructions from the UC.
Something you need? Bye.
Guests can make themselves comfortable in the lobby.
Yeah, what is it? Until later.
Patching in playback.
Yes? So long.
Agent detected. Patching in playback.
Son of a bitch! Cameron! Are you alright, Ambassador? It seems the Council of Governors rejected my appeal to join. Again, which means you and I are stuck in this colonial rat cage until we die. But I think we might need to. We should expedite the process.
What are you getting at, ma'am?
I mean, my requests keep being rejected because they don't want to add a seat, right? But what if one opened up? The minds and heart is what it used to be. It's not like anyone would miss it even finding
Did I not make myself abundantly clear? Excuse me? No. If the council found... Look, I believe we may have gotten off on the wrong... So perhaps if I can trust you to keep this little secret between us. You're joking. You want... Please, I spoke hastily. And I know you, my dear. And isn't that ultimately what this is all about? In fact, I think there's an opportunity here. I can only let you get the information on the Terramorph. And all research will need to be monitored. But those 2 items should be enough to allay any suspicion. What on earth are you... Ah, yes. How could I forget? Here, the fee. Now let's go get your code piece so you can be on your...
Official business? Talk to the ambassador.
They tell me it should only take a moment. And there. Code generator's just this way. You're gonna be discreet with that information, I hope.
Down with the FC!
Exactly. It's like
This isn't what I expected at all. It appears the flora they were using as decor has overgrown the entire embassy. I've never seen a tree like this before in my entire life. It would actually be more fascinating if its branches weren't blocking our way. did you learn to pick a... You know what, on second thought, I don't want... You've got nothing.
So, what seems punishment becomes providence. A reminder we can never truly know the Great Serpent's designs for us. You have my thanks, and my apologies for the ordeal you just endured. Come, let us discuss. Not the ideal introduction, I suppose, giving you a... I suspect the Venom tree upstairs has worked itself into more systems than I'd... Tell me, though, what is it like outside? I heard the broadcast meant... Has the rest of the city suffered quite... Is that right, huh? Now, it cannot solely be the Serpent's grace that brought you... You were sent by the UC. And the broadcast spoke of terror morphs at the spaceport. A worrying occurrence, certainly. So the UC requires information then. The preservation of life stands as the very purpose of the... But, if I am to grant you access... For years, House Varun has been known only as an agent of slaughter. In exchange for my code, I require this. You must be the one who ensures it is used for good. And the knowledge you ask for isn't evil. A fine counterexample. Responsible and absolutely capable of being put to violence, but not. And here you are with a similar I might be willing to support you if I knew I would not be tarnishing the legacy of House Varun.
We'll do everything we can to make certain that happens.
Well, then I shall not fear. Please, follow me. Let's hope it still works. And there. let it be used for good.
Gonna make you. Just like the last one. Set aside anything useful and just leave the rest. Yeah? Okay.
On the record? What response?
I'm told by top officials the captain.
Unless that archive's full of ordnance, it's not enough. Hey, publish what I said, all right? Something
Howdy.
Captain, you're back sooner than... Oh, wait. Did you actually
That's incredible. I wasn't sure. I'm very much looking forward to getting the debrief on how precisely you met. Regardless. And now, I've already arranged everything. When you get down there, the UC monitor will give you instructions on how to deploy the codes. Here, the UC code piece and an archival access card. Absolute best behavior down there.
Keeping the skies safe out there?
Captain, we've been expecting you. Please approach the monitoring station and we will go over the rules. Welcome, Captain, to the Archives. To proceed, you will need to deposit your codes into the 3 corresponding receptacles. Once they are verified, I will open the door. Your data resides in Unit 18. You will not be able to access any of the other units. Once you've collected your data, return to the entrance. You may insert the first of the archival codes when you're ready to begin.
Doesn't add up. Spaceport has Terror's touchdown.
There you are. Captain. Surprised to find out we're having visitors as we work.
Major Sinan and I were just discussing the merits of your planned interfactional cooperation. a great idea. Get them invested in the solution. Make it clear we've got nothing to hide.
I'm sure they'll be lovely house guests.
Now, Captain, if you wouldn't mind transferring the documents to the Major, she and I have been discussing next steps.
Time for us to start getting some real answers. And figure out if we've been asking the right questions. So whenever you're ready. Yes. It will be. Percival and I have done our damage. This...
Plus, you don't need her word. We'll be setting up oversight alongside the collective.
Acknowledged and accepted, Captain. So, with the data out of the way, we've been discussing where exactly this work's getting. The Red Devil's headquarters on Mars, back where you found Percival, seemed the natural spot. Should even be able to house its own cadre of independent observers. Though it sounded like the deputy had a few more things she needed to...
Indeed. The most important of which is getting you your citizenship.
Then I guess we'll see you on Mars.
Captain, if you'll follow me.
Pardon.
All right, Captain. Are you ready to become a citizen of the United Colonies? Well, only citizens can own property in New Atlantis. We also pay a discounted rate at any United Colonies merchant. And all citizens receive an ample credit display. It doesn't. We don't really care where else. Once you earn your place in the United Colonies. Good. This isn't the only item we need to discuss, so I'll give you the short. Please raise your hand. Captain, through your actions today and in days past, you have earned your place among the United Colonies. Through service, bravery, strength, and upholding of the mutual good. Will you carry and cultivate these values for as long as you remain a citizen? Then, Captain, I'm pleased to welcome you into the United Colonies as a full citizen. Here, your official ID and your citizenship dispensation. We've also let the Aphelion Realty office out in the plaza know you're approved to purchase property. Now, the other item we needed to discuss. There's a member of the UC who's asked to speak to you, but this person is in a... Normally, we wouldn't even consider something like this, but we think this person has information that could prove useful. And they've stated they'll only share it with you. They asked for... So I need your agreement that everything you're about to see is kept in the strictest confidence. I'm sorry. I can't share any more without your word. I understand this puts you in a strange position, but this information is too sensitive to share without your agreement. Can I count on you to keep this between just you and I? Let's hope it never comes to that. Head to the elevator. You're going to subsection 7. I'll make sure you're cleared for access by the time you... Everything you see down there is highly classified.
What can I help you with? No problem.
Logging authorized entry. Unsealing access. You may proceed down the corridor. But there are no additional visitors permitted. Your friend's gonna have to wait out here.
Welcome, Captain. Please, come down and approach the intercom. You and I should chat. President Abeyo was kind enough to give me a few files to peruse. Right, but now you face a foe unlike any other. An invisible enemy, lurking in the shadows. Which is why I hoped we could speak. Do you know who I am? I'm Francois Sanon, but most know me as Victus. I was an admiral during the Colony War, one of its great villains, but the previous regime deemed me too valuable to simply a sacrifice, even my death. Very astute. That's my daughter. My progeny. You've been working alongside. Has she shared with you the nature of our... Unfortunately, our relationship has always been. The Major was born to become a great leader, carry on the legacy I established, and was given, but the universe cut all that short. Now, and I think I have a part to play in helping you. I'd ask you at least hear me out. After some long years earning the trust of this current regime, the UC has been helping them gather intelligence on, locate, and organize Cynic, with quite a few successes, I might add. But in the process, the names and locations of Hadrian and Percival's old research team. I'll tell you where they are, but in exchange, I need something dealt with. Gladly. There is a former colleague of mine, a man. Like myself and Hadrian, he was involved in some of the United Colony's more problematic lines. If it dealt death, he could make a deal. When the Colony War ended, he fled, refusing to face tribunal, and has continued to peddle. But I finally found him. I want you to track him down and deal with him. I'm not expecting he'll come quietly. Bring me evidence that the job's done. You can certainly try, but the man's been out there 20 years. He's likely gone feral by now. Easier for all if you simply blow up his ship. Speak to Deputy McIntyre. I'm sure she'd be happy to hear that, though I would ask you. Captain, your files indicate a track record of unlikely successes. And this might be something of a try. If that's what you require to sleep at night. According to my information, he's been hiding around the world of Etheria. There's a star station in the vicinity. the Den. The head of the loop.
Identity verified. You may proceed to the exit.
You've got something for me? Sounds good. Lead on.
Captain, did your meeting go well? I hope it's clear now why we needed you to agree to all the secrecy. Captain, please, keep your voice down.
The situation with the prisoner is a complex one.
But it's a situation we've been managing as discreetly and humanely as we can. And the most critical part of that management is making sure... The Major doesn't have clearance for this sort of information. And she certainly doesn't need a distraction from her current... Which is why I need you to keep this to yourself. No, they really shouldn't. And bringing up what you've learned outside this building will make you... I don't want that, and you certainly don't want that. Now, was there something in particular you... Dr. Reginald Orlaise? He's finally found him. Of course, killing Orlaise is completely out of the question. But bringing him to justice, that'd be a huge win for the UC. Really? He found the members of the research team. We'd already initiated a search for them, but it'd save a lot of time and manpower if he just gave us that information. Captain, if that's the deal, you have my endorsement. Just so long as you make every effort. Now, was there anything else you wanted to discuss regarding your meeting? Trusting the man downstairs would be a mistake. But I don't think you need to be... This is far from the first name he's handed over and all previous. So while I'd certainly warrant caution... The Den? It's a star station. Orbiting Wolf, the second star. The first one was blown to smithereens by House Varun during... The place has always acted as a remote strategic hub, but because of its distance from the rest of the UC, I can think of worse places in the galaxy for a criminal to hide out. Then I'll bid you good day, Captain.
I've flown across most of the settled systems in all manners of spacecraft, and yet I still get sick on the nut.
belongs on. I know we're safe now, but I'm still. Oh, please, take a look. Thanks for coming in.
Keep your nose clean. Last thing I want to do.
Looks good at my station, Captain.
Escape trajectory plotted. We're locking into orbit now. Must have been a good jump. We're still in one piece.
The Dan responding to hail. You are cleared to dock. Welcome to UC Space.
We have a clean dock, Captain. Things for you.
Anything I can help you with? You should inspect your ship for heat. Looks to me like you're already in pretty good shape. Okay, no problem.
Looking to lodge a complaint? Then you want UC security, not the... Oh, apologies, Captain. Did it... So, what can I do for you? Orlace. Doesn't ring a bell. Any... Suit yourself. Well, I can tell you there's no one on the Den by then. But... there has been a rumor about a ship floating out around Etheria. They call it the Warlock. Maybe this Orlace of yours is the one piloting it. I can give you the coordinates to its... A part of Etheria's sky is an old debris field. Plenty dangerous. Things you should know? The Den's not really that kind of place. Keep an eye out for pirates, make sure smuggling's kept to a minimum, occasional rescue job out. Otherwise, it's mostly long haulers and staying ready for the day. Sure thing. Here, this should get you pointed. Go get your man.
Marquez is all right, I guess. If she's gonna be lucky to have me as a boss.
I know your type. A freewheeling space ace.
None of us would be here now weren't for Ve Victus. Hey there. Ain't seen you before. That's so. Not many. But what do I know? Well, you're welcome here, so long as I don't. You got a problem with our history or our heroes? Selection might not be. Long live the UC.
It's a little surprising, isn't it?
Always a pleasure, Captain.
There you are.
temperature levels are uncomfortably warm around here. was fun. Now what?
Release status green. You're clear to navigate. Grav jump complete.
Welcome to UC Space. Maintain your current course while we scan your ship's cargo. Scan complete.
While we're here, let's swing by Centaurian so I can pick up some ammo. I'm listening. I should start charging for my services. Talk to you later. lived in New Atlantis almost my entire life, and I had no idea this place even existed. The UC certainly excels at keeping secrets.
Authorized personnel only. Your friend has to stay here.
You go on ahead. I'll be fine. Oh, and good luck.
Welcome back, Captain. Do you have some news for me regarding Doc? I'm not surprised. The man fled every consequence he ever... Of course, you don't expect me to just take you at... Excellent. Please.
Transfer accepted.
Would you look at that? Kept it all these years. Some simply couldn't let go of that old world. This is fine work, Captain. I can ensure the remaining team members find their way to the Red Devil's headquarters. That one you'll need to collect yourself. His name is Kaiser. You can find him on the Freestar world of Nira. The area was ground zero for xeno-weapon deployments during the... And I think you'll want to check in with Hadrian and Dr. Walker before paying it a visit. Kaiser will likely have security. A military Model A, specifically customized for the needs of the Xeno warfare team during the Colony War. I dedicated my life to the United Colonies. Every effort, even if my circumstances have changed. You're saving the galaxy, Captain. What tool would you...
Authorized personnel only.
Can I
Friend has
help?
to stay here.
Sure, I'm right behind you.
By the way, Captain.
Crew accounted for. We're ready to start.
Apogee kick complete. Orbit steady. Jump complete.
You're entering United Colony space. Maintain course and prepare to be scanned. Scan complete. You're cleared to land.
Another day, another shift.
Captain, welcome back. I was afraid you might have gotten reassigned. You've been gone so long. So how's it feel to be a citizen? To each their own. Still remember my ceremony. One of the proudest days of my life. But it is real good to have you here again. We've been going through the Terramorph. These logs, they're even more thorough than I remembered. Genetic workups. I'd completely forgotten, for example, that there was a creature that actually ate. At this point, the data's given us more options. Well, ate. They went extinct a few decades back. Something I'd love to learn more about, if we had... That'd be something. I'm sorry, are you? You found our research team? That's... Wait. Kaiser. Did you find Kaiser? Well, Kaiser's one of a kind. Special built for the sort of work we did. No other robot in the galaxy like him. That's right. You would need that. Well, how? How exactly did you manage to find them? You can't be... Oh, you are serious. But still, getting Kaiser back, that gives us more than a few new... But if he's been out there on his own all this time, you're gonna need... Come on. We've already made a lot of progress getting this place back online. Some of the containment chambers were a bit on the unpleasant side, but the facility staff made short work of that. I know it's here somewhere. Here, Kaiser schematics. Actuators, weapons, batteries. That old robot's been MIA for a while, so chances are he's gonna need some repair. He's also got a lock on his voice controls. You can give yourself authorization with the phrase, Nos belli machinis. Now, where exactly is the old machine? Oh my god, are you talking? No wonder no one's found him. Xenoweapons are... The environment's devastated. There's little, if any, real law. Nero's got more than enough. But I think there's a place where you can start your search. Yep. One-of-a-kind salvage. Licensed to an Angelo... As good a place to start as any. And I'll make sure we're ready to put them to use as soon as you've got them.
It might not be Jemison, but this ship is starting to feel like home.
We have liftoff. Retro's firing. Orbit stabilized. Navigational feedback checks out. We're in the right place.
I miss my dear darling in New Atlantis, as I wander the blackness of the deep abyss. My ship is in tatters, all dented and worn, but I trust my old engine to get back by morn. Way out in the blackness, way out in the void. Way give me back to my true love, as quick as an old asteroid. Always happy to meet a stranger. Hope my singing was to your liking. And now you've made mine. Afraid my ship's got the next jump plotted in, so I'm away. Fair travels.
Landing side looks clean. Let's set it down.
This is the result of humankind laying waste to a planet in the name of war. The ecosystem here has been totally destroyed.
Hey! New model on the floor. Welcome to the one-of-a-kind. Refuge and rest home. So formal. The pleasure is all mine. You can call me Jell. Can I get you started on a tab, then? Or you here to try and make your fortune in the fields? I'm happy. All legal. It's kind of an inside joke. Other than the fact that we're the only place out here, the mechs we hop, their unit was deployed to break the deadlock on this world. Left us plenty of scrap to build with, though, so... So they were pretty widely considered the best. Their leader? Major Paxton Hull. They say he was... But all that changed here on Nera. The fighting was brutal, apparently. They say Hull snapped. When the ceasefire order finally came, so they court-martialed Hull and the... Lots of money to be made on mech scrap if you know it. And I just happen to sell a guide that'll show you the best spots. Couple of words of warning, though. As you may have put together, Nera's more dangerous than a cell. UC brought Xeno weapons here during the Colony War. You've also got the unauthorized scrappers. Luckily, we sell a wide array. Kaiser? No bot around here with that tag. Oh, unless you mean Captain A? At least that's what we've all been calling him. No clue what his actual... But he's a combat bot, right? Yeah, his white whale. But it's been a while since anyone's laid eyes on Captain. That's where I recognize that insignia. So, sounds like you've got two of them. You can wander around out there, hunting your bot, little old white whale of your very own. But knowing this rock is part of what we do here. So if you want to find him a whole lot, going rate's a little steep, but I'm willing to negotiate. I mean, great for him. And honestly, would you be able? I'm listening. I do understand. I'm trying to figure out. You're just annoying enough. Okay.
You didn't get this far being that naive. This facility... If Terramorph attacks start wrecking cities across the galaxy, we're all in this.
I guess I see your point. Look, I have to make something. Pleasure doing business with you. So, last anyone heard of him, he was out near the Syracuse. Shipwreck about a quarter click. One of my roughnecks said he heard some kind of beacon. Just keep your ears open, eyes open too. Sirens and ecliptic out there. Oh, and corpse retrieval is not included in... Give Ahab a...
I'm pleased to see scrappers disassembling these mechs. Damn war machines are better off being erased from history. Scan any promising leads? inside out.
Biological contaminant detected. Destroy infestation. Voice controls unlocked. Attempting to resume. Attempting to. Power level insufficient. Battery required. Type microcell. Inquire at salvage yard. Battery accepted. Operational power levels restored. Analyzing. Residual damage detected. Impact shielding. Visual systems. Damage within acceptable limits. Thank you for your aid. I must resume my mission. Please step aside. Weapon disarmament. High risk. So I will ask. Heat leeches. Major Sanon will have to wait. I cannot leave my mission, although previous attempts to disarm the weapon. Additional support may allow me to complete my active mission more quickly, allowing me to leave. My mission is the disarmament of Unit XW-99. Designation, Siren. 99 has proven a far more formidable adversary than its peers.
I'm sorry. You're chasing a real, living xeno-weapon. Weren't they all wiped out?
They will be. Unit 99 has proven a capable adversary. Correct. Unit 99 is a siren. A deadly biological specimen deployed to Nira. Execution of said specimens is the standard. Species designation, Secusa lantanus. Top speed. During the Colony War, handling of Unit 99 and deploy Unit 99. Defend Unit 99 against hostile. When I was separated from the Xeno Warfare team with the Armistice. So I am here to correct my mistake. Technically, yes. All Xeno weapons have a control interface. If Unit 99 were to be subdued, I could wipe its interface. This would prevent Unit 99 from ever being used as a weapon again. However, it is my personal assessment. I suggest you meet our foe before rendering a judgment. Mind your step, as you have no doubt witnessed. This region can be hazardous to organics. Standard procedures activated. Extract confirmed. Evaluation insufficient. Fault detected. Correcting. But you.
I didn't stock up on junk.
I am detecting Unit 99. But there is a complication. Unit 99 is on the other side of that reach. But it appears to be under the control of host. Sensors suggest a mercenary company like Ecliptic would only want Unit 99. To utilize it, standard procedure would be a frontal assault on the outpost. No quarter given. Do you concur?
I'll follow your lead, but I have a feeling it's a waste of time. One way or another, Ecliptic is certain to interfere with our plans.
Elimination is the sounder course of action, but based on my scans, what you are describing is feasible. If you were to eliminate Ecliptic forces, or could manage to seal Unit 9, such an approach would require no small bit of guile or stealth.
I'm in total agreement. A frontal assault sounds like it's in order.
Moving out. Search protocols triggered. Beginning the scan.
We have no choice now. We'll have to take them all down.
Injury sustained. You'll have to try again. work here is finished. Now, what is this mission you spoke of? Major Sanan is involved? A plague of terramorph attacks. You are docked at one of a kind.
To a planet in the name of war. The ecosystem here has been totally destroyed.
Hey! Numa! Welcome to the one. Not here to make your fortune. Oh, unless... least... But he's a combat. His white whale. But it's been a while. Well... So, sounds... You can wander, but no in this... Going rates of... Pleasure doing business. So, last... One of my roughnecks. Eyes open too. Oh. Give Ahab a... What can I do for you? Here's what I've got.
inside out.
Eliminated. Password. Voice. Attempting to resume. Attempting to. Error. Power. Level. Insufficient. Battery. Required. Type. Microcell. Inquire it. Salvage yard. Battery. And operational. Analyzing. Thank you for your... Major Sanon. Although additional support may allowing me to leave. Excellent.
I'm sorry. You're chasing a real...
They will be. Follow me. Mind your step. As you have no doubt witnessed, this region can be hazardous to organics. Sensors suggest a mercenary standard procedure would be a...
I'm in total agreement. A frontal assault.
Moving out. We must prevent Ecliptic from... That is the... Systems suggest hostiles in area.
searching then, make it quick.
Unit 99 service is now complete. Mine, however, continues. Our work here is finished. A plague. You are docked at.
Stay in orbit or jump. Your call. Grav drive spinning down. Systems
Be advised, you are entering United Colony space. Please maintain course and prepare to be scanned. You're cleared to land.
We'll be lucky if we pull anything organic off this rock.
Inside the facility.
I can't believe it.
Major Sanon, Dr. Walker.
You're in better shape than I expected, Kaiser. Shouldn't take us long to get you back up to full fighting capacity.
This is good to hear. I was told there was a new threat on the horizon. I wish to learn more.
Percival will give you the full story.
Plus, get you dressed for the occasion.
Occasion? Where are we going?
Londinian.
Londinian. Doctor, I will require additional armaments.
That's the plan. Come on.
Captain, you're with me. Time to walk you through what we came up with. So the problem we're up against is fast. Terramorphs, they can be anywhere. Meaning us finding and disposing of them ourselves isn't an option. But what if we could let something else do the work for us? Come on, I'll walk you through what we're thinking. You remember that creature we talked about before you went to Nira? The thing that eats terramorphs, the Asyles? Apparently, they were bloodhounds for terramorphs. But when the UC ran low on synthetic foods during the Colony War, we thought they were harvested to extinction. But in the data, the research team found the location of a few, as you can see. What we're proposing is bringing them back. We'd breed populations of them, distribute them to human worlds, and then let nature take its course. Using a method that thousands of years of adaptation. We could speed up their breeding process using some... We even think that with some time and investigation, we could use the Asyles' hunting skills to track them, find out how humanity spread them, and put in... If you pick a fight with one, or you're a terramorph, sure. But Asyles were already spread across as livestock. They're far less of a danger than the one we're proposing. All our data suggests so. Asyles, they're impressive hunters. They're also shockingly adaptable. The data suggests, which is important, because we did some cross-referencing in the This suggests that however it is terramorphs are getting onto our... I really think it could. Now, there is another option for removing the terramorphs from our worlds. It's faster. A microbe. Something we could aerosolize, let spread, and have it clean up anything with terramorph DNA for us, which would include morphs, and we expect it'd still take time to build, test, and distribute, but no other method could hold a candle to it when it comes to sheer efficiency. Percival assures me that they're minimal. He'll be able to encode safeguards against mutation in the agent's genetics, so that... But the microscopic world has a tendency to behave in ways you can't always predict. Well, that's still not 100%. But it sounds like the Vanguard will act. But there's no sense in hammering down those sorts of details before we've made a decision on... Inclined that way myself. With either path, though, we're looking at a long-term commitment. And all routes are going to require some high terramorph cell lines we can breed quickly and consistently to test on. Or sharpen our microbes' tracking. Not the sort of things any labs... But we think we found a lead. One place in the known galaxy where all paths lead to Londinian. It was the central hub for Asyles processing. But, and this part's exciting, meaning there's a very good chance their prey, which would also explain why no one ever suspected that planet as... Additionally, it explains why once Londinian could very well be where the Terramorph saga... It's certainly not encouraged, but the use... I think this is the answer we... Now, the UC has a small operating base on London. We're cleared for access, but we'll need to check in with the base command. I'm gonna help Percival and Kaiser prep, but once that's done... But you need to know, Londinian, it belongs to the Terramorphs. They'll have anti-Xeno gear for us at the base, but I'd make sure you've got your favorite arms on hand.
Yeah, what is it? Bye-bye. Yeah? Ask whatever you'd like. Bye for now.
You romanticize a place when you're away from it for long enough. But now you... what are you... Oh, that's you then. Don't much care for Vanguard. But sounds like my sister's kids live in the city. So, yeah, they both came through. Effectively useless human being. Still. Now, what was it you needed? Don't worry.